different ones a week, 'cause I deserve.
The NFL is on EA Sports, and we're at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida. With the echoes of Cannon Blast still ringing in our ears from the north end zone, the Bucs were introduced a moment ago, and they are all set as their guys will do battle with the Kansas City Chiefs. Harrison Butker ready to get us started. This should be fun. The Chiefs and Bucs are underway from Tampa, taken about 7 yards deep. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. On 1st and 10, here's Brady. This is caught by Antonio Brown. Well, the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 30.
To throw again on 2nd down. Brady. This into the hands of his running back, Ronald Jones. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down.
First down.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
That throw by Brady incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but if they make them out of bounds, that does you no good.
From midfield, here's Brady. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Brady to throw again. It's caught by Mike Evans.
Don't worry
he's
about
into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Mike Evans, 36 yards. And the Bucs have taken a first-quarter lead. Well, that's how they envisioned it. Get the football to start the game and score.
And I don't know if that was scripted. Was it an audible? Or was it just a play call that they had in their pocket? No matter what, they had the right call on against the right defense, and they end up in the end zone.
Opinion to kick off for Tampa Bay.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 21. They'll run for the first time with Clyde Edwards-Helaire. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. They were looking good on 2nd down, but now they're backed up 5 yards by the false start, and it's 2nd and 8. Now here's Mahomes. Flushed out right. He'll find his running back, Edwards-Helaire. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. It's a first down on a gain of 10. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes. They'll roll him out right. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Being chased out left. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. Shaquille Barrett, credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. Gonna need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack from Mahomes and company. From the gun, it's Mahomes. He is going to find Hill here. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway.
First down, Kansas City.
Now whistles and a flag down. Looked like one of the chief linemen might have moved. A false start backs him up 5. 1st and 15. Now Edwards-Helaire, and he stopped immediately there.
Edwards-Helaire.
No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
And his throw here's incomplete. His favorite target, Travis Kelce, the intended receiver. And now it's 3rd down. This will probably be the last play of the quarter. On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes escaping the pressure right. And that is caught by Watkins for a Chief touchdown.
Touchdown.
Sammy Watkins there to make the grab. And the Chiefs have tied it, and they can take the lead with the extra point. It's up and good, so they go the conservative route instead, and it gets them a 7-6 lead here in the opening quarter. After one, a one-point game, 7-6.
Kickoff for Kansas City.
Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. On 1st down, Brady. Flush to his right, and he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. Got out of the pocket, didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it, live to fight another down.
Airing this one out for Evans. And he fires one that's intercepted. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line.
By the Chiefs.
I know some teams are leery about playing cover 2 because a strong safety's not usually a terrific cover guy. But in this case, he played it perfectly. Read the football and went and made the interception.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes, eluding the pressure right.
He'll find Clyde Edwards-Helaire.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
And they'll employ the jumbo set now on 2nd and 1. They'll run here with Edwards-Helaire.
And a nice run. They're going to take this close to the 1st down marker at the Bucs 17.
He's taken down.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down.
1st down, Chiefs.
Mahomes going to throw. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's 1st and goal. They'll try to run with Edwards-Helaire. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Chiefs add on to their lead. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite. But the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
Taken about 7 yards deep.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. That catch good for only a couple. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down.
2-yard line.
And he's taken down, a Chiefs sack. Frank Clark fighting his way home to get the sack. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
3rd down.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. On 3rd and long, it's Brady. He sets up the screen to Jones. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down.
Gain of 7. It's 4th down.
They do go for it. It's Brady. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position. On play action, it's Mahomes. Rolling to his right. That to his running back, Edwards-Helaire. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. They go play action. Now Mahomes sliding out of the pocket. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. Mahomes and the offense staying out there. They'll go for it on 4th. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. Flushed out right. That's to his running back, complete. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. The Chiefs tried it, but they're turned away on 4th down. And the Buccaneers defense holds, and they get the football back. Brady now on 1st down. And a catch right side by Evans. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far.
I'm going to show you, man.
Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Chris Godwin, 33 yards. And the Bucs are within a 2-point conversion of tying us up.
Yeah, touchdown. I love it. Now it's only a 2-point game. I know it's the first half, but you got to think. Go for two, tie it up, go into the locker room. What are you doing? Come on.
You're bold. You're bold.
It's real easy to be bold sitting up here rather than down there and making that decision.
We don't have to make those decisions. Either way, little time left on the clock here in the second quarter. We'll see how this all plays out. And now Coach Bruce Arians has made the call. His guys will go for two.
He's crossing. He's checking crowd. Regular. He's 25. Check 25. Check 25.
The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. So what can Brady do here as he'll lead his guys up to go for two.
56 to Mike. 53 in now. It's out of time. It's out of time. 56 to Mike. 56.
Brady going to fake the give to Jones and set up to throw.
Escaping the pressure right. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. Tried to roll out, make a play outside of the pocket, but couldn't get it done.
When you don't have a lot of space for your receivers to operate, and down there it's really condensed when you're snapping the ball from the 2-yard line, rolling out, you extend the play, but you don't necessarily open up better avenues for people. And on that play, there's just nowhere to go with the ball, and you end up getting sacked.
And he will have... A first down here as they get into field goal range, down just shy of the 20. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you've got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are on the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Throwing now is Mahomes. Flush to his right. This is caught. Watkins. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown.
14,
Sammy Watkins as the first half is winding down. And the Chiefs are able to grow their lead. And the lead will grow by one more.
Makes the score Chiefs 21, Buccaneers 12. Harrison.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Fielded near the back of the end zone.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Intended for Ronald Jones. Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10 at the 20.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Let's go. And we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53.
Throwing again. Brady looking downfield for Godwin. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 45. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
By the Chiefs. They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the right hash, it's a 46-yard attempt. And he missed it. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
The kickoff for Tampa Bay.
Ready for the start of the third quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
First and 10. At their own.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
He was trying to get that to Edwards-Helaire out of the backfield. And now it's second down. Mahomes now to throw. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you have just too much time on your hands, right? You end up thinking way too much, and your hands get shaky.
And yes, he's a tight end, but that's a catch he should have made. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Eluding the pressure right. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
Here's the Chiefs punter now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. And he will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. A big play there. 33 yards. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead.
And that's a drive that makes everyone happy on that bench because they accomplish exactly what they set out to do. Take care of the football, eat up a little clock, end up in the end zone. Now they've got a cushion for the rest of the game. So they didn't just help themselves offensively, they helped their defense out as well.
Andy Reid never one to shy away from taking chances. He'll go for 2. Now whistles and a timeout signaled here by the offense, and that's their first of this second half. Now Mahomes to the line as the Chiefs are going to go for the 2-point try. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And that bumps their lead up even further.
Buccaneers 12. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And, Charles, they trail by 3 scores. Look, they're not completely out of this, but it's sort of go time right now.
Yeah, and they knew that coming out after halftime, it was going to take a collective effort to get back into this ball game. The defense got the stop for them, so maybe that can get things started. Now the offense has to pick their game up as well. And if they can put a score on the board, hey, they could get back in it in a hurry.
He's going deep for Brown. And Brady going to be intercepted a third time.
He's running.
Picked off by Bashaud Breeland. And a big return will get him all the way down to the 35.
By the Chiefs.
Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
You got time right there.
Now whistles and a flag down. Looked like one of the chief linemen might have moved. A full start backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
45.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes. He'll buy some time right. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
They go play fake. Mahomes. Dancing to his left. Now he'll pull. Mahomes hit. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers.
Always a pleasure.
And he returns it to the end zone. A fumble recovery touchdown for the Bucs.
Buccaneers.
This defense, Charles, they needed some type of a spark to help get them back in this game. I think they just got their spark.
No doubt about it. You know, that's all they discussed. How can we get ourselves moving again? How can we get our team going? This definitely qualifies.
The Bucs summon their offense back onto the field here. They're going to go for 2. Now after the fumble recovery, it's Brady. This is caught. Gronkowski. Well, they had the big play on the fumble return. They were looking for the 1-2 punch, but they couldn't get that 2-point conversion.
And I have to wonder, were they scheduled to go ahead and kick the extra point? But after a play like that, you talk about the 1-2 punch, right? It's a momentum play. Go for 2 and really try to capitalize, and that's what they attempted.
And he is out of bounds here on the return.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they'll be looking to start fresh. Just a moment ago, they were backed up, coughed up the football, and then saw it go the other way for 6 points.
I just wonder, partner, sometimes they put such an emphasis on things. And, you know, in that situation, as they ran out there, they were told, take care of the football, don't cough it up. And sometimes that's the last thing you hear, and that's exactly what you do.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Mahomes. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
That's a tough spot for a running back coming out of the backfield because you know he's got to look for the football, knowing full well he's got a man coming his way, full steam, and he broke that one up.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. Looking for Watkins, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Levante David. And it's a pick 6. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD. So this defense doubling its pleasure there. Remember, they had the fumble return for a score earlier in the game, and now this time an interception return for another score. And now Coach Bruce Arians has made the call. His guys will go for 2. So after the INT, it's Brady. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And with it, they're back within a field goal.
29. Buccaneers 26.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. Oh, look at the juke. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Now Mahomes to try again after the pick 6. They'll roll him out right. He'll find his running back, Edwards-Helaire. A lot of work to get away and outside of the pocket, but no actual yardage there on the catch. It's 2nd down. They rolled out of the pocket right, and I think he wanted a little something more out of that play, obviously. Instead, he hit a safety back.
It looked like 2 well-coached teams there, even though there was no yardage gain, because the offensive guys, hey, they realized their quarterback was out of the pocket. All the receivers went
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. It's Devin White, the linebacker. And a return across midfield and to the 46-yard line. When he went on the move there and started rolling out, I thought there was a window, but that window closed quickly, intercepted.
And sometimes, despite how big your arm talent is, you don't get enough on a throw when you're on the move as opposed to setting your feet and stepping into one. That may have been the case there, and the defense certainly benefited.
56, check 56.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down.
A good action to this point in the third quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10.
To throw again. Brady. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Mike 56, Mike 56. We own them. We own them.
Into the red zone, it's Brady. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down.
The 2nd and 10 now as we roll along in the third quarter from Tampa. Brady gives this one off to Jones.
And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard.
Carrier taken down at the 11-yard line. A gain of 1. Brings up.
Throwing is Brady on third down. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14.
Brandon, how about that reaction there from a defensive end? Able to recognize the screen pass trying to happen, broke off his pass rush, and then get back to tackle the running back. That's a very athletic and intelligent play. Reminds me of you working out and seeing that the treadmill's open and getting there before anyone else.
See, I know you're just patronizing me right now. Everybody knows at home that that is nothing but a shot at me, and I'll take it, absorb it, and we'll move on.
For Tampa Bay.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. Here's the dangerous Tyreek Hill.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Wide open is Watkins. He's got him. And he will be taken down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the third quarter. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On first down, Mahomes. Complete, the tight end Kelsey. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10.
It's another first down on what will be a gain of 21 yards.
Kansas City.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Now a carry for Edwards-Helaire.
And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Call it a gain of 4 there, so it sets up a big play here. 3rd and a yard.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
Just a yard, but that's all they needed, and by the slimmest of margins, it'll be 1st and goal. Mahomes takes it himself, and he is over the line for another rushing touchdown.
Is he a quarterback or is he a tailback?
Patrick Mahomes keeping it himself from a yard out. And the Chiefs have broken our tie as they take the lead. Butker now to add the extra point. And they will take a 7-point lead now.
Makes the score Chiefs 36, Buccaneers 29. Harrison Butker.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And now after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this fourth quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. And now this pass brought in by Brown. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. A gain of 6 there on first.
2nd and 4 at the 31-yard line.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Brady. Man open left side is Brown. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the fourth. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
Throwing on first down is Brady. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
Gain of
23 yards on the play.
Buccaneers.
Again, it's Brady. This into the hands of his running back, Ronald Jones. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Ronald Jones, 28 yards. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from tying up this football game. And we are tied here in the fourth quarter.
Ties the game. Bradley Pinion to kick off for Tampa Bay.
So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this fourth quarter. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
5-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Kelsey, the intended receiver there, and that'll bring up 2nd down. They fake the give. Now Mahomes steps away to his left. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And a great return here gets this one all the way down to the 26-yard line. All tied up. Less than 2 minutes to go. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. That burst good for 20 and a first down.
56 from Mark Paul, 56. Check 56. Record.
To throw is Brady. He sets up the screen to Jones. Not much there, only a yard.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed, but all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
Check 53.
play action. Now it's Brady. Buying time to his left. He's going to take off. And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the fourth.
I'd have to say we're all a little bit surprised there because at his age, with his speed, or should I say lack thereof, the only rushing touchdowns I would expect are on quarterback sneaks, but here he found all of his guys covered, and he said, why not? And by the way, if that doesn't fire up your team to see the veteran like that risking his body for the touchdown, I don't know what will.
To kick off for Tampa Bay.
Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. Fielded in the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
But conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
That to his running back, Edwards-Helaire.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Now Mahomes, flushed out right. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. It's Devin White, the linebacker. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. I know it appeared he was saying, hey, give me the football, I'm open, but I don't know if that's a pass that he should have thrown there.
Well, I don't think we've ever met a wide receiver that doesn't think he is open or is about to be open.
True.
So when you throw your hand up in the air and tell your quarterback, hey, I'm available, he's trusting that you are. In this case, he was not, and it turned into disaster for them.
And he'll take this one down to the 36.
Jones, the ball carrier.
Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go. And the run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Back to throw, Brady. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Brady going to look to throw. His throw caught at about the 5. And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout on the field. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
They'll run it with Jones. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5.
Well, I know a defensive coordinator is going to be pretty excited about what he just saw there. Great knockback by their front. And now with the ball where it is, I would expect to see the offense throw the ball on 2nd and 3rd down here.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves.